Hey guys, Dr. Brown here with Kubo Math coming to you from Tarlac City, Philippines. And tonight, I think this is the 10th video in dealing with increasing the power on some trig functions. So we've already looked at the integral of sine, cosine, tangent, where each one of those we had, for example, sine squared, the integral of that, the integral of sine cubed, and then the integral of sine to the n. And we did that to the nth power with sine, cosine, tangent. And now we're walking through 3 videos looking at cosecant. So we'll do cosecant squared, cosecant cubed, cosecant to the n. And that's our goal anyway, so let's get after it here. All right. Surprisingly enough, this one didn't just, the solution did not just jump out and become so obvious. We have to massage this just a little bit. All right, so we know that cosecant is 1 over, cosecant squared is 1 over sine squared x. Okay, we're taking that integral. And you know, sine and cosine are big buddies, but I don't have a cosine, so I need to figure out how to get one in here. So let me do this. Let me multiply by 1 over cosine squared x. So I have my sine squared x here, and multiply again by cosine, 1 over cosine squared x. Now, what is 1 over cosine squared? Well, it's secant squared. So I have now secant squared over sine squared over cosine squared. Well, what is sine squared over cosine? So now I have the integral of secant squared x. Sine over cosine is tangent. So I have tangent squared x dx. Okay, and this is the cool part. Well, if I were to do a u sub here and let u equal tangent x, du then would be a function of secant x. And I could cancel that secant. So let's do that. Let's move up here. We have the integral of secant squared x over tangent squared x dx. So I'm going to let u equal tangent x. Du is secant squared x dx. So if I divide both sides by secant squared to isolate the dx, I would have du over secant squared x equals dx. Okay, now then let's plug some of this in. So now we have the integral. So tangent was u, so I have u squared in the denominator. Secant squared x, I still have the from here. And then I'm replacing dx with du over secant squared x. So you'll notice the secant squared cancel, and I'm left with the integral of du over u to the second power, or u to the minus 2 du. Okay, I'm integrating, so I need to add 1, and that equals a negative 1. Divide by that negative 1. So I end up with u to the, or negative, I'll put that negative out front, u to the minus 1. Well, what is u? U was tangent x. So this is equal to 1 over u. Minus 1 over u equals minus 1 over tangent x. Well, what is 1 over tangent? Cotangent. So I end up with minus cotangent x, and that is the integral of cosecant squared x. It's minus cotangent x. Okay, all right, so this is the first, like I said, and there'll be multiple videos following this. The next one we'll look at cosecant cubed, and then the following one will be cosecant raised to the n, and then we'll confirm our results of that with this video as well as the answer we get from cosecant cubed. We'll understand if the integral of cosecant to the n is correct. Okay, why are we doing this? Together we're trying to build a better tomorrow and do that through math. Keep studying, guys. That's all for now. We'll talk to you next time. Thanks.